Hi, my name is Dalton Gray, and I'm about to present to you my presentation, which is called The Monitoring of Hurricane Andrew. And I'm doing this for Dr. Carr's class at Central Alabama Community College. And basically, I've always kind of been interested growing up, in hurricanes and specifically Hurricane Andrew. And in this presentation, I'm going to take you into a deeper dive and the science and technology behind how we monitored and captured Hurricane Andrew. On this slide right here, I'm about to talk to you about what was Hurricane Andrew. Hurricane Andrew hit in South Florida, specifically in Dade County. It happened on August 24th, 1992 specifically. The hurricane brought damage not just to the state of Florida, but to the state of Louisiana and the Bahamas. Most of the impact was in South Florida though. So Hurricane Andrew was a Category 5 intensity level hurricane. That is the highest intensity level for a hurricane. The winds got up to also 160 miles per hour. Overall, though, after everything was over, the total cost of damages were up to around $25 billion. To put in perspective the kind of damage it did, it destroyed 9,500 traffic signs and signals, 3,300 miles of power lines, 31 public schools, and 32,900 acres of farmland overall. And that just shows the destruction it did. So up next, I'm going to be talking about how Hurricane Andrew was monitored. So Hurricane Andrew was picked up and monitored by the GOES satellite. So you're probably wondering what in the world does GOES stand for? Well, it stands for Geostationary Operational Environmental Satellites. The National Weather Service uses this specific satellite to monitor weather and forecast other options. Also, many scientists use this data brought from this satellite to better understand land, the atmosphere, the ocean, and climate dynamics. The GOES satellites usually circle around the Earth in orbit, which results in its orbit around the same speed as Earth's rotation, so it can pick up what it needs. So the first ever GOES satellite was released in October 16th, 1975 specifically, which is known as the GOES-1. Later on, the Pacific satellite that caught Hurricane Andrew is GOES-7. The current one we use in 2023, currently today, is called the GOES-18. Right here, I'm going to be comparing how the GOES-7 is to today's current satellite, the GOES-18. As you can see right here on these two images, there's a big difference between the two. The picture on the left was the image that the GOES-7 satellite captured of Hurricane Andrew in 1992. And the picture on the right here is an image capture of a storm by the GOES-18 satellite. As the years have gone by and technology has increased to more advanced things, the GOES-18 has a higher resolution and quality of picture compared to the GOES-7. Resolution basically means that the smallest size of an object or detail can be shown of the pictures captured by the satellite. The higher resolution in a picture, the less pixels you can see. As you can see in the two pictures shown here, that the GOES-7 has more pixels that are obvious compared to the GOES-18 that has a higher resolution. Also, you can barely see the pixels in the picture shown. The higher the resolution, the pixel sizes are smaller. Overall, we can get a more visual picture and image of the Hurricane Andrew when it was occurring, which would result in getting more in detail information about the storm. Also, scientists can analyze it down to everything about it as well. So right here, this is going to be my data representation slide. Down here on this graph right here, we're going to see the differences between the resolution and accuracy. So right here, on whenever you're 30 meters out on the left right here, you see the green in the middle right here. And when you come out with the other picture on the output, there's no green in the middle right here. And on the middle run right here, we're 5 meters out. And you can see the dots in green kind of in the middle. And when you get the output, the picture on the other hand, it's kind of the same, but still kind of a little bit different. And then on the right here, if you're 1 meter out, when you come out to see the other image, it's almost exactly the same. So that just shows how when you're farther out, it's harder to get a more clear image and accuracy and a clear resolution of the image compared to if you're closer in. It's way easier to get high resolution and more accuracy, and that just shows how the GOES-7 in 1992 wasn't able to get as much accurate and a high resolution compared to the one in 2023 that goes 18, how we could get a closer and higher accuracy and resolution picture. All right, so on this next slide, we're going to be talking about how we would spot Hurricane Andrew today. So the advances in technology over the years really shows how much everything changes as the different GOES satellites capture images. With the current satellite in use and place today, the GOES 18, we would get so different more details than we would compared to the GOES 7 satellite. Not only does the newer version of the satellite pick up a better video resolution of the hurricane, however, the satellite is way more durable to last longer compared to the older one. Some of the perks of the newer version consist of quicker hurricane intensity forecasts, the detection of low clouds and fog, the data for air quality for the type of warnings and alerts, the sea temperature for marine life, and also for smoke and dust as well overall. As you can see on this picture on the right here, this is the GOES 18 being launched by NASA. So this is going to be my demonstration that shows the comparison between the GOES 7 satellite that caught Hurricane Andrew in 1992 and how technology has advanced so much over the years to the current GOES satellite we have now, which is GOES 18, and how the resolution and the video quality has changed so much and how it's so much better now compared to what we have back in 1992 and how it has advanced so much over the years. So this is the PS4 and the PS5. I'm going to be comparing how the video quality looks and the resolution looks. So this is the PS4 right here. We're running Fortnite, and the PS4 runs at 60 FPS, and FPS means frames per second. And as you can see right here up close, everything looks clear, but throughout the map, as you can see right here, you can't see the clouds in the sky and the trees up there and the rocks. You can't really see it as clear as, pixelated, if that makes sense. And that's because there's not as much FPS in this picture, and that shows how you can't fit as much resolution into this console, and showing how you can't fit as much in the picture in the satellite. So I'm about to change it over to the PS5 and show the comparison. As you can see in the PS5 runs at 120 frames per second. As you can see, like up here, you can see the sky and the sun and no clouds, but you can see as afar from the trees and the rocks, and up close they look the same as afar throughout the map compared to right here, and everything else looks so realistic, and the lighting and the color looks so much better, and that's just a result in how the video quality and the resolution, the frames per second, plays such a big part in how the picture looks, and that compares to how the GOES 7 captured the hurricane, and how the GOES 18 would play such a big factor in getting a much better picture and video quality and the resolution, and how it could definitely affected. We could have captured that today like we did instead of in 1992 when we got the hurricane then. All right, so overall, perhaps in conclusion, the intensity level Category 5, which was known as the Hurricane Andrew, will forever go down as a natural disaster in history that will be known that impacted a lot of lives. The GOES 7 satellite in 1992 helped capture many in-depth things for scientists to explore and go in detail about in the hurricane. However, only people can ever wonder or imagine what the GOES 18 satellite, with the potential it had, what it could have possibly done and impacted that time. How pivotal it would have been to use the GOES 18 satellite to capture the Hurricane Andrew, and all we can do is project and talk about it, but it definitely would have helped if we would have had that GOES 18 satellite to capture that hurricane compared to the GOES 7 satellite. But how technology advanced over the years.